Many Magic the Gathering players ask the question, is it worth it to buy a Shadows over Innistrad intro pack? As the name implies, intro packs are intended to introduce newer players to Magic the Gathering, as well as introduce all players, new and old, to new expansions. In this case, Shadows over Innistrad and its mechanics. Each intro pack also contains an alternate art promo card to incentivize collectors, as well as a large assortment of cards which attempt to provide players with a beginning deck. But just how well do the intro packs of Shadows over Innistrad meet these important goals? Let's take a look. An intro pack contains the following: one supposedly ready-to-play 60-card deck, included in which is a foil premium rare, two Shadows over Innistrad booster packs, and not really anything else. A strategy insert and rules reference card, I guess. The average retail price for a Shadows over Innistrad intro pack is $15. If you were to walk up to the counter at your local game store and purchase two booster packs, they would be $4 each, for a total of $8. That means that you are essentially paying $7 for the 60-card intro deck, including the premium alternate art rare. A really good mental exercise in examining worth is simply to ask yourself, if the intro deck itself, without the booster packs, was for sale for $7, would you buy it? Now, if intro packs cost a different amount at your location, be it more or less than $15 each, you can adjust accordingly. But just what is this 60-card intro deck worth to you? I've looked at the value of intro pack card rares before and found that, with the rarest of exception, no pun intended, they are usually always near worthless, oftentimes worth well under $1. For Shadows over Innistrad, the rares and their current values are Drugskull Cavalry, worth a whopping 27 cents, Nephelia Moondrakes, worth only 17 cents, Markov Dread Knight, worth 28 cents, Flameblade Angel, worth 25 cents, and Soul Swallower, worth, 38 cents. What about the rest of the cards? What are you getting in that intro pack deck? One word: bulk. With very rare exception, intro packs are comprised of what is called bulk cards. Commons and some uncommons, none of which are of much value, because almost none of these cards will see any constructed play. That means that these are the cards of draft, not constructed. Their price often reflects their use, and as you can see, they are used very, very little. What's more, there is only 1 to 2 of each of these uncommons and commons, so you're not even getting a complete playset if your goal was to build a collection. These are the cards that are left for free at the ends of the tables after a draft, discarded or donated by players. This is draft chaff. Now, for Shadows over Innistrad, there is one exception to this, and that is the fact that in the Unearthed Secrets deck, there is one copy of Tireless Tracker, which is currently going for over $7 each. $7? That sounds like it fits into our equation. Let's look back at that price breakdown. The question was, would you spend $7 for this intro deck? With the Tireless Tracker, you are at the very least going to have a $7 card, and one that is seeing play and can either be used by you or used as trade fodder. So yes, Unearthed Secrets is an acceptable value if you insist on getting yourself an intro pack, but it's only just that. As for the other packs, the cards are essentially unplayable in constructed formats. While it is possible a new deck might somehow emerge that uses these cards, it is highly unlikely. Add to that the accumulation of commons and uncommon cards are amazingly meager and the most minimal of value. Nearly every card is in the range of 10 to 20 cents. You are getting only 1 to 2 for almost all of them. So financially, buying any one of the intro packs other than Unearthed Secrets is not worth your money. Now, I've never been an advocate of purchasing booster packs to get cards, but at least when you purchase booster packs, you are exchanging your money for a chance at cards that may be good. When you buy intro packs, you are exchanging your money for cards you know will not be good. But what about for a new player just wanting to get started in this game? Well, there's a better product for that, a more affordable product for that, and that's these welcome decks. Welcome decks contain two 30-card pre-constructed decks, one for you and one for a friend, designed to be played against each other and containing commons, uncommons, and one classic rare, such as a Shivan Dragon or Nightmare, and they are ideal for brand new players. The welcome decks do not contain confusing mechanics such as Delirium, something a brand new player might struggle with, but rather they limit themselves to basic mechanics like flying and reach. Best of all, welcome decks are absolutely free for new players. So if you are looking to start from absolute scratch, an intro pack is about $15 more than you need to spend. Save that $15 for your first draft or towards your first pre-release. And imagine for a moment that I took these free welcome decks and I added 2 packs of Magic cards to them, and I charged you $15 for them. That would be very similar to what an intro pack is. If you are giving new and casual players cards that experienced players could not make successful in their decks, then those new and casual players are going to have a less than optimal time. So for a brand new player, intro packs fail across the board. Get a welcome deck instead. Buy a few booster packs and add to them when you are ready. Move from there to your very first draft or pre-release experience. What about for players who are not new, but possibly casual or returning, or just want to buy a couple decks to get some fun games against a friend? Do intro decks meet this criteria? Again, no. The idea of buying an intro pack for yourself and one for your friend is a poor use of your cash. That's $30, and again, you are getting a giant pile of 10-cent commons and a 50-cent rare. That $30 can get a much better, much more fun, and much more worthwhile casual experience for both you and a friend. A dual deck only costs $20 and contains 2 decks designed to be played against each other. And while dual decks have indeed been hit or miss in terms of containing a wide selection of cards of value, they certainly contain a lot more of that $20 value and are usually a lot more fun and flavorful than the grindy intro pack matches. Final conclusion: the only Shadows over Innistrad pack that is not a complete fail is Unearthed Secrets. And this is solely due to the inclusion of one card, Tireless Tracker. But it is far from anything even remotely above average. Are you looking to get a pre-constructed deck that will let you play at Friday Night Magic? These intro packs are not that. Are you a brand new player looking to get a basic deck that will help you learn the game? Intro packs are not a good use of your money. Get a welcome deck for free instead. Looking for something more complete than a welcome deck? Get a pre-release kit or 6 booster packs instead. Looking to just get casual fun against a friend? Dual decks more or less cost the same and you get so much more. And as always, you can go a bit further and get 6 packs each. I hope very much this video has been of some help to you. You can help me out by remembering to like, share, subscribe, or just by leaving a comment. And remember that this video, like all my videos, is only possible because of the kind support of our patron alums over at Patreon. So thank you.